Hello, and welcome back to Salty and Sweet. My name is Sarah. His name is Hermes. And today, it's all about me. So, we are going to do something a little different. We're just going to pick 5 of our childhood snacks. But in this case, it's only my favorite childhood snacks. And this is honestly going to be the tip of the iceberg. I had a lot more favorite snacks that I couldn't grab for today. But here are 5 of them that I really loved growing up. So, he's got nothing to say. So let's dig in. Okay, we're starting with nerds. Herbie's just called these super basic. And I did get the first, like the original version of the strawberry and the grape. But you know what? I loved these when I was a kid.
It's because you were a nerd.
I was a nerd. But this was like one of my favorite non-chocolate candies.
You are what you eat.
I thought they were so fun to eat.
Open it.
I can't open it though. God, what geniuses. Want some? Do you remember when they came out with like the multi-nerds and then it had some white in it? I don't know. I also like the lemonade ones. Strawberry lemonade. They're so snackable. They're just little crunchy bits of sugar. Tart sugar. Friday's breath is terrible. It's really hard to eat anything with her breathing on me right now. So, I haven't had them in forever. So the question is, do they hold up?
Do they hold up?
I think that nerds hold up. I really think they do.
Nerds definitely, I think they hold up. I hadn't had these in a long time. And these are your favorites. So, we're not rating any of them. And I still really do enjoy nerds. That's you freaking nerd.
Okay, we have Drake's coffee cakes. This was one of my favorite little pre-packed snacks. These are kosher, to be specific, and I went to Jewish day school growing up, and so you could only bring kosher food to school. And you also always brought in, we only had like 30 kids in my class, and so when it's someone's birthday, you bring in a treat, you bring in something for everyone to have. Someone every year brought these in for their birthday. I don't remember who it was, but I really liked it when this was like the classroom birthday treat. And I haven't had it in forever, so I don't know if they're going to still taste good or not. I already made a mess.
Do they hold up?
Oh my god, these are so good.
I haven't had these in a long time, too. I've always hated how messy they were.
I've never had a problem with messiness.
But they're great.
I embrace it.
I think these are still very delicious. And I still remember them being very dry.
They're a little dry, but I actually think they're pretty moist for a pre-packed cake.
Sarah, do you know what these would go good with?
Coffee! I didn't drink coffee as a kid, though. But now I can have it with my coffee. Okay, we're going to have some Utz cheese balls. And I think there are probably other chips that maybe I liked more, but these just kind of have that nostalgic feel to them. I feel like you only got them like in those big barrels.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can get them from like BJ's or Costco or something like that. And I have had these more recently because they still to date are my sister-in-law's favorite snack. And I feel like any event that Angela has, like a birthday or like her bachelorette or something, there's like a giant thing of cheese balls. So every time I see her, I feel like I have cheese balls. I need scissors.
They must have really great smiles after eating all these cheese balls. That was like nothing. I thought it was going to be harder than that.
I do think that they're my favorite of the cheese-coated corn snacks.
I don't know.
You know, like there's Cheetos, and there's cheese puffs, and there's cheese balls. They're more fun to eat.
I mean,
They feel more old school.
they are classic. These definitely do hold up. But wait. I feel like they're saltier.
They do feel saltier, but maybe we just had a lot of sweets. They feel really salty today.
They're really salty. I don't know.
Yeah, they are pretty salty, but they've got such a good crunch to them. It's hard to resist the perfectly poppable, endlessly cheesy, crunchy, munchy goodness of our cheese balls.
Okay, I'm all about salt, but I think this is actually even really, like, way too salty for me.
It's pretty salty, but it's pretty
Keep
tasty.
eating it, though.
Okay, we have Dunkaroos next, which I know that they stopped making these, and then it was like they were going for a fortune on eBay, and I guess they just started making them again.
Because they were probably like,
Wait, those guys shouldn't make money. We should be making money.
No, I don't know, but Yeah, I just found them at the bodega, and I was so excited because I definitely haven't had these since I was in middle school. Yeah, just open it. Yeah, so we've got chocolate, and we have the vanilla with sprinkles.
I've actually never had Dunkaroos, so
What?
I can't be like, will this hold up? Because I've never had them.
Okay, so I feel like everyone always has, different methods with these kind of things. And for me, I only use a little bit of the frosting in the beginning, and I save it all for the end so I can have like a big thing of frosting. I feel like you probably don't ration it very well.
I don't.
This does not look quite the same as I remember it.
The vanilla kind of looks gross.
The vanilla looks terrifying. The chocolate looks very melty. It looks like maybe these were in a lot of heat. Steve is making a disgusted face. It doesn't look great.
Here's the vanilla.
Also, were these just these? They were little kangaroos, right? These were little kangaroos.
They had the coins too.
Oh, this is good. But you know what? I don't know if it was always owned by Betty Crocker, but this is 100% just that Betty Crocker frosting that you buy. I don't think this is the same.
Well, this definitely tastes like cake frosting. It's good, but it's a little too sweet for me. So that's the vanilla. Chocolate, though. I'm all about chocolate. Oh yeah.
Our chocolate's way better.
Chocolate's definitely way better. It's not as like frighteningly sweet as that one.
No, this one's too much. But I really think that this is not the same as the original Dunkaroos. It's not as I remember it. I feel like it was a little... I do love this chocolate frosting, but I don't think it tasted like this. This just tastes like the Betty Crocker like cake frosting.
Well, this is new to me.
And the cookies feel lighter. I mean, it's still really tasty, but I don't have that nostalgic feel from it, actually. I don't think it holds up in the same way because I don't think it's the same product. I still really like this chocolate one. Like, I would go get it at a bodega, but it doesn't hold up as, like, my childhood snack.
Yeah. I would spank that chocolate. I think it tastes great. The vanilla's way too sweet for me. But a chocolate, I'll spank that. These are the daddy of Pop-Tarts. I've never had these.
Have you never had a Pop-Tart? You've never had this Pop-Tart.
I think I had a Pop-Tart, but I don't even remember what it was.
These are brown sugar cinnamon.
So Sarah grew up with these.
I only ever liked 2 Pop-Tarts, and they were these, which were my favorites. But then there also used to be a strawberry one I really liked, but it wasn't frosted. I don't like the frosting on those. And those I like too, and those they just don't make anymore. But these are still like the OG Pop-Tart that I remember growing up with and like throwing in the toaster. And then I got to a point where I was like, oh, you don't need to toast these. These are kind of delicious when they're raw.
Yeah, I think I've had the frosted ones, but I don't remember what those were, and I don't think I was a fan of them.
I mean, these are frosted, but these are by far I think that they're now like the only Pop-Tart that I haven't had Pop-Tarts in ages, but I think that they're the only ones I like.
When was the last time you had them?
I think I probably have had one in my adult life, but I was probably really drunk or hungover. So I don't remember it. Adult life meaning like college. I probably had one in college, at least.
Will these hold up?
Will they hold up?
What was that?
Don't worry about it.
These hold up to me. But maybe you need it toasted too.
I mean,
they're so good.
It's good. It's so I thought it was going to be way more cinnamony, but it's mostly brown sugar.
Yeah, but it's somewhere between like a cookie and a breakfast pastry. I grew up loving sweets for breakfast. I was a really picky eater and a very scrawny kid. And I only wanted like desserts for breakfast. So when they came out with Pop-Tarts and it was acceptable to have it for breakfast, that was like the win-win.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to have these, but I think they're still great.
I think this is still a guilty pleasure for me.
So they hold up.
I think they hold up, yeah.
Nice.
I think that you don't deserve Pop-Tarts. Hermes.
I mean...
You don't deserve them, okay?
Yeah, who are you too fancy for Pop-Tarts?
I still buy and eat Pop-Tarts all the time. I fucking love the blueberry ones. I fucking love the strawberry ones. I
you?
fucking love the brown sugar cinnamon
These are by
ones.
far the best. I remember when the s'mores came out, I thought they were really cool, but then I don't think I
They're
really
not
liked them
that good.
much.
But then there's a fucking hot fudge sundae one that's so fucking
Never
good.
had that.
Fuck, man. You bring
Maybe
disgrace.
I'm too good for Pop-Tarts.
That can't
not
be true.
Pop-Tarts are too good for you. Well, thanks for joining us on that little trip down memory lane.
I mean, thanks for joining you.
Yeah, that's true. But again, this was like just a couple of snacks that I grew up loving. There's so many more that hit all the different, parts of childhood. But I think most of these held up, except for those new versions of the Dunkaroos. That was a real disappointment. You can go seek these out and relive your faves as well. Let us know what your favorites were. They might be ours too. We gotta go find some Fun Dip and some Bugles. I don't know what else. Maybe a Mondo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually curious about what, all the viewers' favorites are growing up, because we'd like to actually try that. Like, what did you used to eat back in 1985? George from Wisconsin?
Cheese curds. He ate cheese curds.
He just ate cheese curds, yeah. But yeah, this was great. Way to go, Sarah.
Thanks. You made them all.
And with all that said,
Take it away, friend.
Hey you, hit that like button.
And don't forget to subscribe.